Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feel...
Neymar! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Terrific header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Shot a goal! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckham, and a header! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's really clever body movement to get the keeper to commit. And having done the hard part, that's hard.
Oh no, what has happened here? Out of play for a throw. Belletti. Luis Suarez. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And the ball is out of play. Maldini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, and he's through the middle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Belletti. Modric. Now it's Neymar. That's cause for mild irritation. Could be danger here. And it's Neymar. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Neymar. Guardiola. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe. Great hit! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, the shot could be... There's the shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller, this one. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Just a quick announcement.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Walking through the gates.
So we're into the second 45. Belletti. Maldini. And the counter is on. Beckham. Lovely bit of skill. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, shooting chance! De Bruyne. Now Mbappe. Back into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Played out to the right. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pull it. Oh no, this does not look good. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Struck first time. And he has kept it out somehow.
Lam is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham to take it as usual. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He has found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Guardiola. Rivaldo. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. He's got the shot away! It's there! Into the lead once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Rivaldo.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 17,
Bellingham.
Modric.
It's
Number
Belletti.
12, De Bruyne. Number 9,
Now Ødegaard.
Mbappe.
Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. And that is expertly dealt with. Chance!
Number 13.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Cole just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Andy Cole.
Played out towards the right wing.
20, Messi.
Guardiola.
Substitutions taking place.
Ødegaard. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hullet. And he welcomes it in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cole! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as they're going to go. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. Into the last 5 minutes. Adams gets across to intercept that. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Cole. The ball has bounced loose now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now is this the final assault? Beckham. Deep cross. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal.
Hits one! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He rises! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gundogan. Oh, he's found support out wide. Sane has it out wide and tries a shot! A real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to belt it away. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Torres. There's no flag. Now it's McAllister. Cross from Hakimi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Sane. McAllister. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Hernandez is in a really good position out wide.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, super find. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Raum gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Sané showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it out wide. Pedri. Hernandez. Kroos wins the duel this time. Now it's Havertz. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. It's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Sané. And he skips past his man. Oh, nice touch. Hakimi. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Musiala.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 1
Perfectly
minute
measured
added
that. McAllister. And it's Beckham. Looking for the run. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution for Germany, number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 17. It's
Second period then underway. Germany do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Hernandez. Musiala. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. McAllister. Pedri. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Musiala. Toni Kroos. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Hakimi with a fine tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's had a hit! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Gundogan. Rudiger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Vince is... Oh, they could be caught out here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hernandez. Oh, what a ball! Musiala! Goal, Germany! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Germany take the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's the hit! Nice ball, and he's in here. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. Chance to finish. Just a fraction high.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Works it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Beckham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pedri. Fernando Torres. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Torres.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Musiala! Musiala! And that would have won it.
Yeah, you knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Germany have their second corner now. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a throw-in. Hakimi. Played into space out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's straight offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez gets his pass away. It's run loose here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Into the last 5 minutes. Wirtz gets into some space.
I think it's time.
Havertz!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A heavy challenge. Wits.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham. Now it's Torres. Rudiger does well to get it back. Wirtz finds himself offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of...
Can he put it away? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Havertz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. And the shot! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Not the most accurate pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Conte. Played back in. Hits one! Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Conte. And it's Schneider. No, it's not getting there. And that was very necessary. Neymar. Great hit! They've scored!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Shot a goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way he was going to let him past. And he was quick to react. Pull it. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer. Pull it. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Hullet. Kante deals with that comfortably. Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham plays it short. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Gently done. And that has put paid to that. Referee's given a throw. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Aimed in towards the centre. Belletti. Oh, there's a probing ball. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckenbauer.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's cut it out. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can...
And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Can he latch on to this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Gently done. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Gerrard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Quadrado. Oh, what has happened here? And he welcomes it in. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
60 minutes played. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Look at the space here. Heads it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Gerrard. Coming on the field. Number 15.
And it's played forward.
Number 9. Mateo.
Costa Curta. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. But that has not gone well. Spread neatly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Maldini, Rummenigge.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet. Back into the middle. Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field.
So this to pull level.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 13, Nesta. Coming on the field.
A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And here's Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's good play from him.
Hit into the middle.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Conte.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's an errant pass. Conte. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps